because I was born a girl in a male body, which is not recognized in the gender binary system. In retrospect, my childhood life was very exceeding bitter. I can remember all the violence memory in my head since just like it happened yesterday. The event when my family knew that I was a trans woman. All of the family members tried to devalue me with horribly insulting words such as I was mentally sick and I would never succeed in life. When I get into the school, I also have been bullied by friends, both by verbally and physically. My gender identity becomes something that they can make fun of.
Chitchapa Panich, who calls herself a trans women feminist lawyer, recalls her painful memories from her past. Knowing that she was a girl in a male body, Chitchapa became a victim of discrimination and bullying at a very young age. She said she was ostracized by most of her family, and her teachers and peers abused her for her gender identity.
One of the most severe traumas that's still impressed to my heart till today is resulting from the school rules and regulations, which gave the teacher the right to embarrass my dignity by cutting my hair in front of a number of students in the hall of the school, while all the students laughing at me. Whenever the school organized an activity, they forced a girl to get the same standard of physical capacity test as boys. They commanded a girl to sleep with a group of men in the same camp, despite the fact that I have been in the process of affirming my female identity, such as taking estrogen hormone. I have no safe asylum to avoid danger or even to cry when I get to face gender-based violence. I haven't recognized as a normal human being since I was in family, since I was in school, university, or even the place I'm going to work as a lawyer.
Struggling through such trauma and oppression was already difficult for Chitchapa, but her battle against injustice continues. This has eventually inspired her to become a lawyer to demand justice and better treatment for the LGBT community. Despite the mistreatment, the only person who believed in Chitchapa was her mother, who truly accepted her for who she really is and fully supported her dream of becoming a lawyer.
I must say that she never refused or denied my identity since I was young. She knows what I am inside. She supports me to be a woman as well. And when she knows when I want to become a lawyer, she supports me a lot and she wants me to be a judge. So she supports me in education a lot because she thought that someday I, as well as the other society members, can change the world, especially Thai society, to accept all LGBT community and also women social status as well, to equal to men, to equal to everyone.
Aside from being a lawyer, Chitchapa has been advocating for transgender rights, and she became an advisor to Parliament in drafting the Gender Recognition Bill. Last October, Chitchapa submitted a complaint to the Medical Council of Thailand demanding that they revise their definitions related to patients receiving sex reassignment surgeries. In particular, the article which defines sex reassignment surgery as a treatment for psychiatric disorders, and another which defines sex reassignment as a treatment for those experiencing gender confusion.
These two terms are stigmatizing transgender people, that they are suffer from mental illness or disorder, and also promote the repulsiveness for the transgender people, because it says that transgender people are confusing with their sex and their gender. So I found these terms violating to the Constitution of the Kingdom of Thailand, especially on Section 4, which states that the human dignity, right, liberty, and equality of the people shall be protected. So I submitted the complaint on around October 28, giving them 30 days to review and revise their regulations. And they announced the new regulation on November 23, removed these terms and also give more details regarding the condition of getting the medical treatment for the best safety of transgender people.
Though there is still a long way to go for the LGBT community to be fully protected by the Thai law, Chitchapa believes that the bigger issue that needs to be fixed is the negative attitude which continues to harm such groups of people.
When people have the wrong perception and the biased attitude toward LGBT people, it is likely to result in the stigmatization and stereotype. So the thing or the changes that I hope to see in our society is that people denormalize and stop gender-based violence to trans women and help eliminate the roots of such problem, which is the gender bias and the myth regarding transgenders, trans women, trans men, and LGBT community, by noting that everyone is equal in dignity and supposed to be treated with respect without discrimination, regardless of what gender status they have. I would like to say that every woman is equal to men, and you were not born to be a victim of sexual harassment, stigmatization, gender-based violence, unfair law and regulation, or the unfair discrimination. You deserve all respect and value regardless of how you look or what roles in society you are taking. Don't ever underestimate yourself just because you cannot serve the social standard which is set by and for the sake of the patriarchy system. I would like to pass this same message to all trans women as well, because they are also considered women.